Welcome, Torchbearer. It feels weird to walk in like that. I'm gonna edit that out. All right. Welcome, Torchbearer, to my YouTube. I am so happy to have you here. I'm very excited to dive into this reading. I asked my guides, I did a couple of clarifier questions with them on how I wanted this reading and how they wanted this reading to go. It is just going to be, if it finds you, use your intuition and discern what parts of the messages are meant for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I also am going to, at the end, pick a couple of different spirit guide intention candles. I already have a couple that are coming to mind, but I'm going to be patient. I'm asking you to be patient as well to figure out that message at the end. I've got a couple of messages from your ancestors, from upcoming Yule blessings that are coming in, and then we'll see if I'm guided to anything else. But first, we're going to start off with tarot. Let's see what you've got going on. I'm going to pull a past, present, and future. So 3-card spread. This can be past, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago, or if you believe, 5 lifetimes ago. So let's see what you need to hear. Take a deep breath in. Please, Spirit, bring through the messages for the individual on the other side of this screen for their highest good. I ask that you connect my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors with their angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for our highest good. Bring through the messages in a clear language that they are meant to understand. Help me remove my own consciousness and or my own bias from this message, and so that they can perceive their own storyline that comes through in this wonderful system of tarot and oracle. Let's see. What do you need to hear? Uncross your body. I felt guided to say that. If you've got your body crossed up, it's just a opening up to the energy. All right. I'm not gonna take that. We're gonna be clear here. All right. 3-card spread, please, Spirit. The Star. You've got a bunch of chaotic energy before and afterwards, which is very fitting for the Star energy. Star is right after the Tower, so there is some sort of transitionary period. This is really fitting. I was just talking about this on my TikTok. Maybe you follow me there and this is how you found me, but I was just talking about this shift from Aquarius moving into, from Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. And then I also got the Fool as a clarifier, and I was thinking about how the Fool is connected to Aquarian energy, but also I feel, and some others feel, that it is Aries as a ruling energy for it as well. And that's really fitting because Aquarius transitioning into Aries, there's something that is happening from the inside of your body, or your soul, if you will, and starting to externalize. And this is actually shining out from you. So you could find yourself maybe even feeling called to hermit a little bit right now, because the energies that are being attracted to you are quite, look, here's the are quite enamored. 3 of Pentacles. Look at how these students, they're really listening. They're really paying attention to the energy that's here. And actually that presentness and that astuteness I'm hearing is very useful right now, especially with Aquarian energy. But here with this the Star, which is ruled by Aquarius. And so we are getting this big big fucking energy. I don't know why. That's just what's coming through. This big fucking fun energy. I don't know. A lot of just like lightheartedness coming through here. And that's interesting. You may be kind of catching yourself. I was trying to catch myself because I'm trying to stay in a more channeled mode. Not that there can't be lightheartedness and very human moments, but I'm trying to almost be in that teacher mode. And I'm actually catching that as well, as this is like the best form of teaching is actually, laughter and being safe enough and open enough to be vulnerable and listen to the entire plans of the collective, not just what you perceive as the puzzle piece. This is even giving me like the not Jenga, Tetris. What? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, now let me see here. The future energy. Let's get the future energy. You've been working diligently on something. King of Swords. I definitely recommend that if you found this reading, go and watch my most recent my most recent reading on TikTok, because it is something that with the King of Swords coming up as a clarifier, I even referenced it here in your reading. So there could be further messages there. Okay, King of Swords here. Give me just 1 second to like reground myself here. the introduction of younger energies really brought about this youthful mindset, and even being aware of the new language, I don't know, like there's new language that's coming about through these younger generations. And I think this must happen to all of, our parents and our grandparents. It must happen to a point where you're just sort of in between in language. And so you're finding the bridge. Interesting. King of Swords is a really big energy of that. And especially here with diligently guiding or teaching, this is something that the King of Swords does very well. They are a bit strict. The Swords energy is very much about our mental space. And so be careful as you're building these patterns that you don't become just like trying to put everything in order in each area so that you can kind of just keep the rhythm. What's the fun of that? Where is the growth of that? The teacher has to understand that there is a reason to be there each day, not to just perpetually teach the same lessons, because it can very much become this, like, then the next group comes by and the next group comes by and the next group comes by, but there's a connection to be had with everyone that is here. This is sort of that energy of catching yourself as well as rushing yourself in certain levels of your journey, being sure to enjoy the process and enjoy even the growth. Like if you knew you had the winning ticket, would you be so like you were just waiting for your turn, like or like you knew you had the ticket, you pulled the ticket out of the little thing, and you got this number 142, and you're seeing the board and it's saying 67, you've got a while to go. Then suddenly you get more diligent into your work and then you're like 110. Okay, we're getting closer. I even forgot what number I said. And that's because you've been so caught up in what you don't even realize, but you have the ticket. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I shuffled the bottom there. Let me just clarify here some of these things from your ancestors. The ticket energy is feeling like a lot to do with having all your eggs in one basket. Rabbit spirit came through really quickly at the beginning of the reading here. And so you got to be careful makes sense, because rabbit is all about creation and abundance and all about sowing the seeds of new, like roots of new seeds. And there's something to do with business ventures always with rabbit. So there could be an entrepreneurship, lots of ideas. You've got a lot of excitement associated with your concepts. But if you are so focused on the tree that it's going to grow, then are you ever going to actually appreciate the fruits that you've been receiving along the way in order to keep yourself sowing these seeds? And that is part of what the star energy is here to remind you, is like you have to be in this state of receptivity at all times, which means being able to give and receive, because with receptivity, you're not just closed off with like, give me, and then taking. You're open to this sharing process. Okay, that's interesting. And this is even in like many ways. You may be bringing something to the table or being brought as these many factors, but what is this other environment or other group bringing out of you, and why is it bringing that out of you? Interesting, because I felt called to do this reading instead of on TikTok. I felt called to do this on YouTube, and that is like, bringing out a different channel, because there's going to be a different group of individuals that are catching my YouTube readings than just my TikTok readings. So that's that could be another part of your guides asking for you to show up in different areas, just so that you can actually explore, be the explorer, adventure, balance, tree. I don't know if you've been thinking about going back to school with the Three of Pentacles here. There's like this community idea. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Bottom is Earth, energy, life giver. Adventure, explore, balance, tree. This is even giving me like, especially with the depiction here with this beautiful King of Swords here, it is giving me going to your elders to really like listen to their stories so that you can hear the adventures that they went on or that they experienced, so that you can implement those tools. This is funny. I'm sharing a lot of personal things as this is coming up, but I literally asked my mother about, I'm making the Sagittarius candle right now, and if you happen to be a Sagittarius, please comment, or you have any Sagittarius Sagittarius placements, what your favorite fragrances are for Sagittarius. I don't know if you'll get to me in time, but I'm very much far along on the process of the next zodiac astrological candle. And Sagittarius season, she's a Sagittarius, and my late aunt was a Sagittarius. And so I asked her a lot of questions today about her, what her favorite fragrances were, what my mom's favorite fragrances were as well, things that they said, like even like, you know, what was her favorite cuss word. And I thought that was an interesting thing to think about, you know, which I think I've asked before, but those are certain things that like maybe asking questions about, and your family members or people you love, asking them questions that you wouldn't normally ask them. Like, what's your favorite curse word? Probably fuck. Mine probably is fuck. I'm just saying that. Okay, let's see what's coming to you for Yule. What is coming to you for Yule? What is the blessing and gift that is coming to my collective here for Yule? My right ear just started ringing, so there could be a masculine energy giving you this gift, meaning your masculine side, you putting yourself into a situation that's going to allow yourself to receive a very positive energy with the King of Swords here. This could be someone actually coming in with a message or like a communication or a gift of love. Turning inward. Okay, the gifts that are coming to you this season. I actually love seeing the turn inward card here for a gift, because I feel that especially if you're in the hemisphere where you're experiencing Yule, or heading into that type of winter season, they can be a very reflective, especially over the seasons past. So it feels like during this time to be very careful not to get lost in that, because those emotions sometimes can make you feel like you're doing nothing, like, you know, slow moving. But underneath the snow, underneath all this cold, there is a ton of growth and gestation happening. And actually some of the most important type, because it is happening in the deep dark under this blanket. And something that the turning inward card is reflecting here is the ability to turn within and face your shadows with these candles here. And I'm even getting, because I chose 3 cards, past, present, future, like in alignment with also the goddess Hecate. So rabbit candle, Hecate candle, reading these guides, their messages, their energies could be really powerful for you to activate. Rabbit activates the energy of creation and abundance, like I told you, but it's connected with the essential oils and fragrances of rosemary and basil. Really abundant frequencies when you're working with those energies and invigorating your journey. Really earthy, really grounding, a little slightly herbaceous and licorice. Love that candle. And then I'm talking about the goddess Hecate, which her energy is really connected to crossroads and torchbearers. I call you all torchbearers. And it's a saying that is really stuck for all of the intention candles that I craft, as well as the energies of leading and collectively working together as a community of torches to create a beautiful bonfire of healing. Even the King of Swords' energy of smoke cleansing is coming up. Like we are grounding these frequencies in, so that as we make our way into our later years, crone, and this is even not just age-wise, but like our later years of wisdom, because there is wisdom found, like with the goddess Hecate, she teaches us there's wisdom found in all stages. No one more wise than the other, simply different perspectives. And this is life. So turning inward here says, inside this veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within they lie have become to all the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. I also think it's sort of giving unknown things, turning inwards. Like as you turn and focus on you, all the things that like all the truths within thy breath have come to greet you. So the truths like have come out of the shadows and really began to attract themselves to you. Thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. The crone energy here. And remember how I had channeled reaching out to your elders, connecting with them, hearing their stories around now, merriment, being really present with the healing energy and the helpful energy of the season. What joy, what glee beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. I think that I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to pull one card here as a clarifier and see if there's any final messages. Okay, bottom of the deck, buds. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, so you have birds. You have sow. And you have buds. The bird says here freedom and opportunity. So says planning, setting, intentions, and optimism. And buds says new beginnings and expansion. And it's beautiful because it comes out as this: you followed your guidance, you planted the seed, you gave time and patience, so you reaped the rewards. You did it from a place of love, of balance. So slow down. Connect. Recognize that anything that is trying to make you feel that you are out of alignment is simply just the mechanisms clicking into place as you have put these prisms perfectly into the arrangement that allows you to shine vibrantly. Well, torchbearers, this is all I have for you. I hope that this resonated, and if you'd like to take this further, then you can book a personal one-on-one with me on spiritguideapothecary.com. I have Zoom sessions as well as video recorded readings that will show up here on YouTube as a private link in Divine Timing, because I put you on a list and then it happens in Divine Timing. Always try to keep it under a month-long time before you book. If you want more immediate guidance, book a Zoom session with me so we can go back and forth and actually get to the root of what you are currently, the lessons you're currently working through, things like that. All of my intention candles you can find on Spirit Guide Apothecary as well. The rabbit, the goddess Hecate. I also feel that the eclipse candle, I just launched the eclipse energy that's right up here on the corner. That could be really powerful for you right now, the balancing of your masculine and feminine. I also feel that the water candle could be really helpful, cleansing and flow. Or earth, because you literally have earth. The elements, like it is very giving you, connecting with the elements, slowing down the rhythms of your circadian rhythms. I don't know why that's coming through there, but like slowing down here, okay? All right, I've got to walk out of frame and I'm going to edit this part out as well. See you soon, Torchies. Have a good one.